Good afternoon, everyone. Next Generation Weather Forecaster Joe Shock here, taking a look at what is Hurricane Irma. Again, still Category 5. You can see here winds of 175 miles an hour moving off to the west-northwest at 16 miles an hour. Here's the official National Hurricane Center tracker. You can see the hurricane watches and warnings headlines that have been issued for the various islands in through here over the next couple of days, and you can see the track takes it up towards the southeast United States. Now, this is going to be a very devastating track, to say the least, and you need to be prepared in this area. You need to be essentially prepared as much as you can be, because it's coming, and it's probably going to be one of the worst hurricanes this region's seen in at least 20 years, and possibly for some, maybe in their entire lifetime. All right, so here's the, too bad this is not coming out better. It's hard to see the eye on here, but here's the visible satellite of Hurricane Irma, and you can see here the nice outflow channels around the entire storm. So the storm is obviously doing very, very well. Yeah, there's the eye right there. It's hard because the whiteness of the satellite imagery doesn't show up well on the camera, but you can see how well developed this hurricane is on the satellite imagery. So it's very, very, very well developed hurricane. You can see, all the outflow that's going on, and you can see the movement here off to the west, northwest, and almost northwest. It's essentially almost northwest. I traced it here in the red. You can see where the eye is, and I traced it. You can see it's almost at a northwest movement at about 16 miles an hour. So again, these islands here, it's going to be a big problem, no question. Unimaginable hurricane. Again, here's a better shot. I forgot I put this in here. You can see deep convection around the center still developing. And again, this may come back up to 185 mile an hour hurricane. It's down to 175 now. It may even hit 190 before it comes into Florida by the weekend. Here is the spaghetti plot. You can see that movement continues, gets into the southwest Bahamas, north of Cuba, then comes straight up. Here is the graphical forecast. You can see the hurricane watch here for South Florida. You can see the other hurricane headlines off the coast, including the Bahamas and the islands there north of Cuba. Here is the NWS Miami wind forecast. You can see this is a Sunday at 8 a.m. You can see winds here upwards of 87 knots sustained. Up even here. I can't tell if this is Miami. I'm going to have to zoom in on this here. Looks like that is downtown Miami at a sustained at 101 knots. Absolutely incredible. Here is the wind gust. You can see 124 knots. So that's probably close to about 150 miles an hour or so. Here, a lot of area over 85, 95 knot wind gust. Here we are with the regional one. This is Sunday afternoon. You can see sustained at, looks like West Palm Beach Palm Beach. Not West Palm Beach, I can't read it with all the wind bobs over it. But 103 knots here, north of Miami International. A large area of tropical storm force winds outside of that in yellow. Here is my track forecast here. And again, I think it remains a Category 5 all the way to landfall right in South Florida. And then weakening, whether or not it comes over Florida or just off the coast, still to be determined. The latest European actually does bring it in here as a Category 4, even over the state of Florida. So very, very damaging situation, or a life-threatening situation, to say the least. But this is a major ticket item, and down this weekend, we will worry about, believe it or not, what is going to become, it looks like, Major Hurricane Jose behind that. So the tropics are very, very active, but this is going to take center stage at this moment. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.